Welcome back to Atomic Bytes. We're looking at our timer and box collecting project. Working on our timer. In this episode, we are going to add a few variables for our box collecting. So in this episode, let's go ahead and start with a float variable. We're going to stick a couple variables in here before the start with our variables list. So I'm going to add a bool, and this is going to be called start delete message, and this is going to delete our pop-up message that's there when we collect a box. And then we also need to create a float timer, and this timer is going to run and just tell us when the message can disappear from our screen. So next we're going to move down to the start method, and we're going to put our timer variable and set our timer variable to 0 when the game starts. And this is float, so we need 0.0f and a semicolon. And then we're going to use our variable start delete message, which is a boolean, and we're going to set it to false when the game starts. And then go ahead and save it and move on down here to the update method. And in the update method, we're going to have an if statement that looks at our start delete message. And if our start delete message is true, then we want to go ahead and check all of our variables up here at the top. And then we've got our completed start method. Here's our update method where we put our start delete message to true, and if the timer is greater than 2 seconds, it's going to remove that pop-up message from the user interface canvas on the screen. And then we're going to go ahead and move down to the onController collider hit method next. And we need to add these two lines here, comment, and we need to change start delete message to true so that timer runs when we collect a box, and once it gets to 2 seconds, that timer message will disappear. So then we'll go back and try it out, and in our game scene here, our timer is running here on the screen, and we've got a box that we can collect, and you can see there it briefly appeared on the screen. A little bit better here, and you can see it disappear. So our script is now working. Thanks for watching this episode. We'll see you again next time.